Good morning. I'm clearly still in my pyjamas and Frank is clearly still in his pyjamas. And Elaine is upstairs. She's kind of she's lying on the bed. Basically, we're all a bit wrecked today because I'm just tired because I was working really late on Thursday night. I was actually in work until 4 a.m. on Friday morning. So yesterday was a bit of a write-off for me. And then it was kind of a bit of a write-off for Elaine because she has this problem with her jaw at the moment and it's completely gone into spasm. She was at the dentist and they gave her an anti-inflammatory, but it hasn't really helped. So we think today we're going to have to go to the dental hospital and get her an emergency appointment to see somebody because it's really bad and she can't open her mouth properly, she can't talk properly, she can't really eat properly. It's not great. That is unfortunately how our weekend is shaping up so far. We're just out for a walk now. Well, it's just me and Frank are just out for a walk now and it is so cold. Quick update on Elaine. I rang the dental hospital again this morning and left another message with them because I'd been speaking to them last night. And the girl rang me back there a little while ago and she basically said we can come in if we want to, but there isn't an awful lot that they can do. So Elaine has an appointment with a specialist on Tuesday and she said that actually we'd be better off just going to that they would be far more beneficial than anything she'd be able to do because she can't really give any kind of major pain relief or anything. So she basically just gave Elaine a few more instructions about how to try and massage her jaw out a little bit so that hopefully that'll release some of the tension and some of the pain in her jaw. But yeah, she kind of just has to try and stay as comfortable as possible and eat and drink as much as she can, but not she has to eat soft food and that kind of thing, and she's been advised not to chew or to chew as little as possible. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So she's at home on bed still and Frank and I are just out for a walk, but I want to kind of get him around as quick as I can because it's only 3 degrees and it's really cold and we're both kind of feeling it today. I'm just out doing the groceries now and Elaine had done a shopping list earlier in the week, but because of her jaw issues we've had to amend it considerably. So she did up a new list while I was out walking Frank and now I'm just down in the shops and I'm just picking everything up. So I want to get back as quick as I can because it's kind of getting into lunchtime and I'm getting hungry. So I'm just back from doing the shopping and I've got everything on the kitchen table. Frank is very giddy. Apparently he's been giddy while I was out and he's messing here in front of me. He's just been charging around the back garden there as well. So yeah, he's full of beans right now. So how's it going?
This is how I eat soup now. I can't eat the crusts because they're too hard. And I can't eat, I can't eat properly, I can't chew. But if I brace this side of my mouth, I can eat the soup. I think it's because I can't open my mouth properly if I don't brace it, so it's fun. I'm having a very fun weekend. Oh, wait now.
Hey guys, so I'm out in the back garden and it is very, very cold. I've been out here for a while because I've been cleaning up after Frank and I haven't done it in about a week, so there was a lot to do. But I think Elaine may have talked about this plant before in one of my vlogs or maybe on her channel. But this plant here is a plant that came from her old house in Waterford that she grew up on. Basically, that's a cutting that her grandmother took before they sold the house. And we have it here and it's not doing so well in this pot. This is the second pot we've put it in. We had it in a slightly smaller pot when we got it first and it was starting to go yellow like it is now. And then we moved it and put it into this bigger pot and it came back to life, but now it's kind of starting to go a bit yellow again because it's outgrowing the pot. Now Elaine always planned to plant it somewhere in either the front or back garden. She didn't really know where she wanted to plant it though. We decided that she'd plant it in the back garden, and she's going to do it down the very end of the back garden, and I'll show you where we're going to plant it now. I'll show you why we're going to plant it here. So this is the back right hand corner of our garden, and we're going to plant it right here. Now I've already stuck the trowel in there and it looks like I've already started digging, but I actually haven't. That digging has been done by Frank. Now Frank's a very good dog and he doesn't really dig at all except for this one corner of the garden. And the reason he digs there is because cats come through and they pee in this corner of the garden, and he can smell it, so that's what he's actually digging for. So we're hoping that by planting the plant there that it will prevent the cats from peeing there, and even if it doesn't do that, hopefully it'll prevent Frank from digging in this corner of the garden. So that's really what we're trying to do, and Elaine really wanted to plant this plant herself, but because she's not feeling well, she asked me if I'd do it today, and I'm happy to. But the reason we want to do it now is just because the plant really needs to be planted for its sake. So that's why I'm doing it today. So I'm going to go and do that now, and I'm going to do it as quickly as I can because it's really, really cold and I don't want to be outside any longer than I have to be. So the plant is planted. So it's just here, pretty much in the hole that Frank had dug. I had it exactly in the hole that he dug, but I felt like it was a little bit too close to the fence and under the tree, and I was kind of hitting one of the roots of the tree and I couldn't get the hole deep enough. So I actually moved it forward slightly, and I still, like, I have it as deep as I can get it, and you'll see here there is a big mound where the soil that the plant was in the pot kind of comes up over the level of the ground, and the reason for that is I just couldn't get the hole any deeper because there are roots from that big tree there. So I've got it kind of as deep as I can get it, and I do think it'll be fine because the problem that the plant had when it was in the pot is that the roots had completely overtaken the soil that was in the pot, so the roots needed more room to grow, and they will have that where they are now. And as the plant kind of grows more there, it'll just get stronger there and it should come on, the leaves should start to go real green again. Anyway, I'm gonna go back inside now because I'm freezing and I'm losing the sensation in my hands. So I've just made dinner, and for dinner tonight it's really simple. I'm just having bangers and mash. So what I did is I just made mash earlier, and then I'm having these vegetarian sausages. And Elaine isn't having sausages with her dinner tonight. She's having beans because she can mash them up and she can eat them more easily. But I decided I didn't really want beans, so I'm going for the sausages instead. And I'm quite hungry, so I'm going to have it now. One thing I'm having with it though is I bought myself some beers earlier, and this beer is called Superbock, and it's actually the beer that I was drinking when Elaine and I were in Lisbon, and I really liked it. I saw it in the supermarket today, so I picked myself up a couple of bottles, and I'm going to have them with my dinner tonight.
It really hurts to laugh. This is me trying to eat ice cream. God. I just can't open my mouth.
So I'm just chilling on the couch now, and I've got some popcorn in the microwave because I fancy a little snack, and it's just myself and Frank chilling on the couch. Elaine has gone up to bed because her jaw's getting kind of sore again, so she's just gone up to take more painkillers, and she's just going to probably try and sleep now for the rest of the evening. So me and Frank are just going to take it easy here for the next little bit before we go to bed. So today's vlog was a little bit more kind of sedentary, I guess, because I was just kind of minding Elaine and taking care of her because she's really in a lot of pain. But hopefully she feels better in the morning, and if she does, we're hoping that we might go into town and stuff. But if not, it'll probably just be similar and we just hang out in the house for most of the day. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you liked it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.